Hey everybody, it's Ben from Bitrise here, and today I want to talk to you about pipelines. So whenever you start out and you have a simple app, it probably makes sense just to have a single workflow, but your CI checks are going to get more complicated, they're going to take longer, and at some point you're going to want to expand into pipelines. These are going to allow you to break things up into more modular pieces, to run them either sequentially or in parallel based on what makes the most sense. And so I've got a simple pipeline set up here. You can get really sophisticated with this stuff. We're not going to focus on that for this video. But what you can see in this pipeline is I've defined a linting workflow. It's a really fast check. And the reason why I have that at the beginning is that if that thing fails, I don't want anything else to run. That would be wasteful. So I do that 15-second lint check in a workflow, and that blocks the subsequent workflows. Now you can see what's running right now is I have my UI test suite, and that's running in parallel with my unit test suite. So I decided I don't want those two test suites to run serially because I want to get feedback to my pull request as quickly as possible. So I'm going to reduce the wall clock time by running these two workflows in parallel. Okay, and then after that, I've gated my build step, or rather my build workflow, on the success of my tests, because there's no reason to try and build this thing if the tests fail. So what I've done here is I've constructed a relatively simple workflow, but it has some benefits, okay? So it avoids running wasteful tasks by making sure that the initial checks succeed before then running, the other tasks. And it also reduces the wall clock time, or basically speeds up my feedback loop, by running some of those workflows in parallel. I've got that defined in the workflow editor here. And so you can see that I can, remove a workflow, or let me add that one back in, right? And I'm going to add this dependency here so that the build workflow can only run after unit test completes. And that is, the GUI editor, which is backed by YAML. But it sort of makes life simple for quickly composing these workflows, which really is a nice tool as these workflows get more complicated. Okay, so that's, or rather these pipelines get more complicated. That's pipelines. They help you speed up feedback loops. They help you break complicated long workflows into simple modular components. And they're an essential tool as your app grows in complexity.